Get ready for a heart-pounding ride. In this video, we're diving into the 10 must-watch thrilling movies that will keep you on the edge of your seat, from explosive action to jaw-dropping twists. These films are packed with non-stop adventure you won't want to miss. Grab some popcorn, it's about to get intense.
You have no idea what you're up against.
This time, they picked the wrong woman.
The Hunt 12 strangers wake up in a remote clearing with no idea how they got there, only to discover they're the targets in a deadly game of cat and mouse. The wealthy elite have paid to hunt them for sport. Armed with nothing but their wits, the strangers scramble to survive, realizing they've been chosen for a twisted game. The tension builds when Crystal, a resourceful and relentless character, takes control of the situation, turning the tables on her would-be hunters. Packed with dark humor and razor-sharp social commentary, The Hunt explores political divides while delivering heart-pounding thrills. With action and suspense at every turn, it's a brutal yet entertaining ride that will keep you hooked until the very end. American agent Joshua Ross is assigned to infiltrate a brutal crime syndicate in Thailand, led by the merciless Chan Chai. As Ross dives deeper into the city's criminal underworld, he becomes entangled in a web of deceit, where right and wrong aren't so clear. With relentless action and mind-bending twists, Ross must navigate deadly fights, corrupt forces, and his own moral conflicts. The film blends high-octane martial arts with a gripping story about the blurred lines of justice, featuring standout performances by Elliot Allison and Byron Bishop. Bangkok Dog takes you on a thrilling ride through Bangkok's darkest corners. Released in November 2024, this action-packed thriller is a must-see for fans of gritty, high-stakes crime dramas. In One Percenter, action legend Tak Sakaguchi plays Takuma Toshiro, a stuntman filming his latest movie inside an abandoned factory. But when two rival Yakuza gangs suddenly storm in, the script gets thrown out the window, because this is no longer acting. Instead of running, Takuma embraces the chaos, using his brutal, real-world combat skills to turn the shoot into an all-out war. What starts as a simple film production explodes into a battle for survival, with Takuma fighting off 100 gangsters in breathtakingly choreographed action. Directed by Yudai Yamaguchi, this genre-bending thrill ride blurs the line between fiction and reality, delivering pulse-pounding action, dark humor, and some of the most intense fight sequences you'll ever see. From start to finish. Journalist Gu Dahi uncovers a criminal syndicate led by the ruthless Wei Tianlang, but his investigation takes a dark turn when he mysteriously disappears. His sister's suspicious death leads Captain Lei Yang to take charge of the case, uncovering a web of corruption and danger. As Lei dives deeper, he faces powerful enemies and shocking revelations that test his limits. The story intensifies as Lei uncovers hidden truths, pushing him to fight for justice in a city controlled by fear. With sharp performances from Ashton Chen and a thrilling plot full of twists and turns, Blackstorm is an action-packed crime drama that keeps you on the edge of your seat, blending suspense with intense moments of action.
You want to know what really happened to Harry?
In Trigger Warning, Jessica Alba stars as Parker, a former Special Forces operative who returns to her hometown of Creation, New Mexico, after her father's sudden death. Taking over his bar, Parker gets caught up with the Swan family Senator Ezekiel, Sheriff Jesse and Elvis, who are deeply involved in illegal arms trafficking. As Parker digs into their operations, she uncovers a dangerous web of corruption, linking local authorities to global arms dealers. The stakes rise when Parker finds herself targeted by those she's trying to expose. This action-packed thriller blends intense fight sequences with a gripping plot of survival and justice. With Jessica Alba at the helm, Trigger Warning is a must-watch for fans of high-stakes, female-led action films.
Take a deep breath. Hold it.
Those Who Wish Me Dead Angelina Jolie stars as Hannah Faber, a smoke jumper haunted by the failure to save lives during a wildfire. When young Connor witnesses his father's murder over incriminating evidence, he becomes a target of ruthless assassins, Jack and Patrick Blackwell. Seeking refuge, Connor crosses paths with Hannah, and the two form an unlikely alliance as they flee into the dangerous Montana wilderness. The film blends intense action with emotional stakes as Hannah and Connor fight to survive both the relentless hitmen and the deadly elements. Directed by Taylor Sheridan, Those Who Wish Me Dead delivers a gripping narrative of survival, guilt, and redemption. With heart-pounding action and a powerful performance by Jolie, this film keeps you on the edge of your seat. In Desparado, a fearless warrior once risked everything, storming a gang's lair alone to save his brother. His heroism cost him his freedom, leading to years behind bars. Now released, he assumes a new identity, hoping to escape the past. But the underworld never forgets. As old enemies close in, revenge fuels a deadly battle he can't avoid. Betrayal, loyalty, and redemption collide in a high-stakes fight for survival. With explosive action, heart-stopping fight sequences, and an emotional core, this film delivers edge-of-your-seat thrills. The past may be buried, but the fight is far from over. Desparado is a must-watch adrenaline rush, because some battles never truly end. Hwang Jung-min plays In Nam, a seasoned hitman who plans to retire after completing his final assignment in Japan. But his life takes a sharp turn when he learns that his former lover is dead and that he has a daughter, Yo-min. When the child is kidnapped by a human trafficking ring in Thailand, In Nam dives into a dangerous mission to rescue her. Pursued by Ray, a vengeful brother seeking justice for a past crime, In Nam faces deadly enemies and uncovers a horrifying organ trafficking scheme. Directed by Hong Won-chan, this high-octane thriller blends intense action with deep emotional stakes, delivering a thrilling ride that will keep you glued to the screen. Jean-Claude Van Damme plays Lucas, a nightclub bouncer trying to raise his young daughter, Sarah. When an altercation at work forces Lucas into the criminal world, he's coerced by the police to go undercover and infiltrate a dangerous criminal organization run by Jan Deckers. As Lucas navigates this treacherous new life, he struggles with the moral dilemmas of working for the law while protecting his daughter from the dangers of his secret life. Directed by Julien Leclerc, the film blends intense action with a personal, emotional journey. Van Damme delivers a compelling performance in a role that showcases his acting chops, making The Bouncer a must-watch for both action fans and drama lovers.